Maybe this will help me from burning all of our food.
Oh yeah, from all the cooking that you do.
I do all the cooking.
Big in the kitchen.
Whenever I do cook, I burn it. But this, because it heats unevenly maybe because of the stove and the burners. It's not my fault.
For sure, definitely not your fault.
This little tool will fix it. It'll make all my dishes way better.
So we got sent this induction plate to review for you all, let you know what we think about it. I've never had one of these before, but we do run into trouble with cooking on the stovetop and having issues with uneven heat.
Yeah.
Especially when you're using a bigger pan. Sometimes, whether it's gas or an electric cooktop, you just don't always get the same even cooking temperature. You'll notice part of your pan is hotter than the other pan. And this is a really simple tool that'll help alleviate that problem.
Yeah, this is a heat diffuser plate that sits between your stove and your cookware to distribute that heat evenly. And all it does is spread it out instead of creating those hot spots that burn your food, which is why I don't cook.
So, right, it gives you a more controlled cooking environment. By spreading out the heat more evenly, not relying on where the heat comes out of the burner, this heats up evenly throughout, which changes kind of the experience of cooking in general, where you don't have to worry about problems like hot spots on your pan.
Yes, and this is especially helpful for smaller cookware, like a butter warmer or anything delicate maybe that burns easily.
And it'd be great for like outdoor cooktop as well, like the little propane burners. Those are very rarely even throughout the burner, especially when you use them over time. And this sits right on top. And one of the convenient things about it is the handle's really easy to take off. So once you set it down and starts to get hot, you just remove the handle so it's not in your way. I literally just leverages into the opening on the handle, and then once it cools off, or if you need to move it out of the way, you use your handle, pick it up, take it off the burner. Yeah. Super simple.
You can use it with different types of cookware like stainless steel, glass, ceramic, and it can be used on your gas or your electric cooktops.
So, and it's a layered design. It's made of stainless steel and aluminum, so it's going to be extra durable, but it's also going to distribute the heat really well, which is exactly what you're looking for. And it's not going to get bent. You're not going to break this thing. It's a sturdy appliance, right?
And it's super easy to clean. Obviously, it's two pieces, right? You just clean this off when you're all done with it. You take the handle off and you simply just wipe it down or wash it with some soap.
I think when you're thawing out food, it would help, we were saying, if you just had this sitting on the counter. So that way it pulls it distributes heat and cold, right? So it's gonna pull more of the cold out of whatever you're trying to thaw evenly and spread it throughout here. So it's gonna cool this down by taking the temperature out of what you're trying to thaw.
Nice. And it's got a little caution sticker to tell you that it's hot. And all you do is
bingo.
Put it on your stove, just like that. Right, babe?
Yeah.
And then
just like that.
You can take this off.
And it eliminates the issue of, especially if you're using a smaller pan on a gas stove where it has the grates on there and you're worried about the pan tipping over if you don't have it set just right with the burner. This gives you a much bigger cooking surface where you don't have to worry about how stable the pan is on the stove.
Yeah, this is a standard size cast iron and you'll see it fits pretty perfectly on there, right? If we were going, not that we would use it with cast iron, but just showing the difference.
That's why I cook predominantly with cast iron, is because it heats more evenly than most pans and holds the heat more. But with something like this, I wouldn't have to worry about that. We could use the glassware or the stainless steel and not have to worry about the uneven heating. Now I'm ready. Simple as that. Easy peasy.
You can pick this up right now in our Amazon storefront.
Click the button.